What's up, guys? I'm back here with my E53 Coupe here in the background. So what we're gonna do today is go over what my dislikes. I don't want to say hate, because I don't hate really anything about the car, but it's just a couple things that I dislike about the exterior and the interior of the vehicle. So let's start with the exterior. Guys, I really can't complain too much about what I dislike about my vehicle as far as the exterior is concerned. I mean, I knew what I was getting when I bought it, but there are a couple things that since I've had it, again, I've had it for about a year, I've only put 4,000 miles on it, that are kind of bothering me. The first thing is, I would say, is just kind of the wheel and the wheel gap here. Now, it's not that bad now. I believe I left the vehicle in Sport Plus when I got out of it, so it should stay a little bit lower than normal. If you're in your aggressive suspension mode, the vehicle does lower. I'm not sure about how much, but it does come down just a little bit. But one thing that I dislike on that is probably the wheel size. This is a 20. I don't dislike the wheel. I mean, I picked this wheel when I ordered it, so I do like it out of all the choices that we had. I love kind of the satin black on the vehicle. But I want to upgrade, so I think I'm going to go 21. Actually, I know I'm going to go 21 because I ordered 21s. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, if I should have went 21 or should have stayed 20. Again, I did go 21. Those will be on the way, and we will see those here soon. These are just a few angles here of that. So I would say the biggest thing is just on this one, the wheel gap here, which can be modified. They have those, you know, modulars there that can basically lower the vehicle, but we'll see what it looks like when we go with the bigger wheel. Now, my biggest gripe on this vehicle on the exterior is the brake caliper. There's no color. There's no color. Now, this is supposed to be an AMG, which is a performance vehicle, which means I need some color. So I need to be red, yellow, bronze, black. I mean, give me something. Just give me something. But instead, Mercedes gives us nothing. And this just looks like a regular old brake caliper. Now, what really bothers me about this is because in Canada, you can order red calipers. Overseas, you can order red calipers. In the States, you cannot. For what reason? I have no idea. They're all built in the same place. But I don't get it. So this is really bothering me. Sorry, camera shut down on me for a second. A little bit too hot outside. But again, we have to get rid of these Flintstone brake calipers here. Looks like a bunch of rocks in the back of my wheel. So we got to make that change. But as far as the exterior, those are really my biggest gripes, my dislikes. Basically, probably the wheel gap, the size of the wheel, and most importantly, the brake calipers. Let's take it inside. Alright guys, so as far as the interior of the vehicle, let me go over a couple things again that I dislike. The main thing, or the most important thing I would say, out of all this technology, as you see, these screens and the resolution on these things are immaculate. But what it doesn't have is wireless Apple CarPlay. So there is no way you can get through wirelessly on this vehicle. You can shuffle through all these menus. You can have your phone, which it's on the wireless charger now, and there's no Apple CarPlay. Alright, now obviously there's Bluetooth, but for a vehicle at this price point, that's unacceptable. Now what you have to do is plug in your cord into this USB port. Now, you can only use that USB port. You cannot use the one in the middle console here. It has to be that one. So therefore, you have these wires dangling around everywhere, and then you have to go ahead and pretty much put your phone back where the wireless charger is, which is fine, but you're getting double charged. Charged with the wireless charger, and then with the USB cord, just so you can have Apple CarPlay. Now, since we're on the subject here of the wireless charger, what sucks about this charger is not the placement, that's fine, but that it doesn't charge when it's hot outside. If the AC is not going in the summertime, then basically the charger would just heat your phone up and your phone's just going to shut down. So it doesn't charge it at all. So if you need to charge your phone in the summertime and you want the windows down, you have to plug in the cord to one of these USB ports to get the charge. Don't even use this wireless charger. Now I don't know if it's a me thing. Mercedes people, please let me know in the comments. Is this a me thing, or are you having this issue with your vehicle as well? But my charger is pretty much worthless in this car. Now, let's go into your controls here. Pretty cool looking. You got the gloss black, very classy. But this controls this screen, and this one controls the screen in front of us. Now, pretty easy to use, but you have to swipe through to kind of get to the different screens, and it doesn't always do it on time. And you can kind of see the bottom highlight as it goes right there, and then you can move it up. But sometimes you'll try to slide over to the left, which it did it correctly this time, and the top screen will move. So, very sensitive to your hand. The volume control works great. You have this right here. That works awesome. But one thing, my gripe on this one is that I can't control any channels from here, from this button. So you'll see here you have your home screen, and you have your directionals for that screen, and then you have your phone. But you don't have anything that has to do with changing the channels. So I basically have to use the pad here to go through everything. It kind of takes your eyes off the road sometimes. And as you can see, if it scrolls through, I have to go through my channels here this way. You know. But I can't use anything here to go ahead and change that. So, Mercedes people, if I have this wrong, please let me know. But as of right now, there's no way that I can go ahead and change my channels from my steering wheel over to basically the radio station info center here on this screen. Now again, these are first world problems, but when you're paying this much money for a vehicle, you expect these things to work. So again, these are my, I would say again, dislikes on the vehicle. I don't strongly hate anything, but this is the dislike on it. The last thing I will say is this. Now, Mercedes doesn't have a gear shift here, which I thought I would miss quite a bit. I actually don't miss it as much as I thought. Like, I would love to have a gear shift here. I still think that's a part of having a sports car. This is what you want to call this. Mercedes, their gear shift is going to be right over here. But you get used to it. And then it actually kind of just opens up space there for it.
How can I help?
You know what, guys? I said the M word. That is the app here, the hey, you know what? So you say the word, and she comes in. So I said the M word, all right? So when we talk about the M, again, M uses this as the gear shift instead of having a gear shift here. Not a huge big deal. You know what? I can deal with it. Not a deal breaker. I still wish we had it, but I'm okay with it. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Those are my dislikes. Soon you'll be becoming what I absolutely love about this vehicle. But again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the page, and we'll be back with another one here soon. Peace.